consider him a top 5 fighter on the planet right now. Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis, Terence Crawford are 4 of the biggest names in the world in the sport of boxing. Got to talk to Max Kellerman. I mean, that's the boxing guru right there. Yep. Listen to him. Watch his show. Watch it all, okay?
I agree. They both have blazing fast hands and real punching power. That's true. And they both got guts, to make this fight. But Ryan Garcia, it's not an accident he keeps running people into these big shots, Tim. It's not happening just because. He's setting fighters up. He's for an aggressive, brawling type of fighter.
Following Ryan Garcia's victory over Mario Barrios, Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman ignited passionate discussions throughout the boxing community. Smith celebrated Garcia's lightning-fast combinations and star power, labeling this triumph as career-defining, while Kellerman emphasized Garcia's enhanced focus and tactical awareness in the ring.
He didn't dominate like a 9-1 favorite should, but showed improvement in the areas that they're looking to show improvement.
You know what? I think it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight for both. I like the fact that Ryan Garcia was willing to step up and face a real fighter.
Garcia established dominance immediately after the opening bell rang. In just 30 seconds, he delivered a devastating right cross that sent Mario Barrios crashing to the canvas, establishing complete psychological control from the very beginning of their encounter.
It was a masterclass performance. That jab he was popping, the way he was calm, cool, collective, literally. But I love the fact that he was using his combinations and he stuck to the game plan, He just had to stay calm, that's it. Right. Have fun. I was yelling, have fun, just reset, use your jab, that's it.
Right, he landed the right hand. He was really kind of, I think everyone, or at least the ringside had him winning all the rounds.
Yeah, no, I believe it was a shutout, but look, you can't take nothing away from Barrios. Barrios is a tough son of a gun. He really is. I did expect him to get back up. And I told Holly, look, he's going to get back up. It's going to be a long fight. It's going to be a 12-round fight. Mm-hmm. Barrios is a world champion. He's nothing to lose. He's still a great human being, a great champion. And, he was just outclassed by a fast explosion.
The knockdown occurred within half a minute of round 1, when Garcia connected perfectly with a crushing right hand that floored Barrios and completely shifted the fight's dynamics. This early statement forced Barrios into defensive mode and made him deeply wary of Garcia's explosive punching power throughout the remaining rounds.
What was going through your head when that happened?
I was not surprised that he got up. Barrios is a tough son of a gun. And I knew that if he went down, and I told Holly as well, this is going to be a long fight. Once he got back up, I knew that once you get hit, when you're a fighter, you get hit, you go down, you warm up. Your body warms up, your chin becomes granite. And that's exactly what happened with the Barrios. That's why the fight lasted 12 rounds. He's a tough guy.
You mentioned it's a thinking man game, and you just say what you say. Do you think that kind of just set the tone for the rest of the fight?
Yeah, it set the tone right from the first bell. Ryan was more composed. He was landing the cleaner shots. It was a masterclass. I have to give it up to him. I think Ryan grew exponentially tonight, beating a world champion, taking that world title. Now imagine how he's going to look in his next fight.
Ryan Garcia surprised observers by consistently utilizing his right hook instead of the signature left that made him famous. Many anticipated Garcia would depend heavily on his trademark left hook, yet he continuously penetrated Barrios' defensive shell with precise right hands that landed repeatedly and kept Barrios from launching any sustained offensive attacks.
Confidently. When I dropped him, I said, man, am I going to really get him out of here in the first round? That's pretty crazy. But I knew he was the champion, and he was going to just let it go that easy. So just stayed focused and went back to the jab.
Right. Win that belt. Having your dad running the show in the corner. How special was it? Especially when you factor in your dad.
Well, yeah, I dedicated this fight to my father. That was the beginning of this whole journey. I said, Dad, I'm gonna be a champion. Like I'm ready now. I'm gonna commit myself fully, and I promise you, I'm gonna win this world title. And my dad's been there every step of the way since I was 7 years old, all the way through, and never left my side. I've been through ups and downs. I got fame really quick and got judged many times, and I made a lot of mistakes, but I made a 360 turn and committed myself to be the best champion I could be, and I finally feel like I'm here now.
Garcia's triumph over Mario Barrios represented a watershed moment as he captured his inaugural world championship after years of anticipation. Following numerous promotional build-ups and disappointing setbacks, he finally secured the WBC welterweight crown through a commanding unanimous decision victory that silenced doubters.
Probably the most special experience he's going to have up in that ring, winning that first world title. And I am proud to say, guys, that I can call Ryan Garcia the new WBC world champion. He made us proud tonight. He's on top of the world, and he deserves everything that he worked hard for. Ryan Garcia.
What's up, guys? You know, it feels good finally to be a world champion. This is something I've been dreaming of since I was 7 years old. This is the most richest history of bout you could get. 147 welterweight champion, WBC champion of the world.
This achievement demonstrated his ability to excel under enormous pressure, quieted his harshest critics, and transformed him from internet sensation into authentic world champion status. Ring Magazine proclaimed Ryan Garcia's coronation with their headline celebrating King Ryan's conquest of Mario Barrios for the WBC Welterweight Championship, while Teofimo Lopez responded with measured confidence, acknowledging Garcia's impressive showing while noting it didn't surprise him, praising Garcia's improved patience and technical boxing skills, particularly his superior distance management and precise timing.
What it do, man?
What'd you think about Ryan?
Congratulations to Ryan, man. No better way than to win a world title, welterweight, WBC, the one and only. Mauricio Suleiman, Jose Suleiman. Shout out to Ryan Garcia, man.
Were you surprised how dominant of a performance it was?
No, it's just depending on which Ryan you're going to get, right? And we got the Ryan that everyone likes to see, King Ryan.
If we get that Ryan in a Devin Haney rematch, what happens?
Well, you can't put them guys in yet. We got me in the division now. I'm going in that division, so we'll see.
I was going to say he did call out, the man that you just faced, Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah.
If that fight plays out, knowing Shakur, knowing his style, just what happens if Ryan faces Shakur?
No, la podía. Sí. Habla con él. Cuando yo lo llamo. Okay. Yeah?
What happens if this Ryan rematches Devin at welterweight?
Hey, man. Victor Conte.
Devin Haney stirred controversy on social media following Ryan Garcia's dominant display, posting provocatively that Ryan was benefiting from performance enhancement. This inflammatory comment went viral instantly and ignited heated discussions among boxing enthusiasts. While Garcia seized the microphone post-victory to immediately challenge Shakur Stevenson before the live audience, declaring his desire to face elite competition and prove his championship credentials, insisting no fighting style intimidates him. Garcia dismissed Stevenson's previous statements by emphasizing that legitimate punching power is required to deter him, also mentioning Devin Haney as a future opponent since their previous encounter ended controversially as a no contest, making a rematch necessary to resolve their unfinished rivalry and generate massive public interest.
Oh, I'm open to all those, whatever. Shakur, somebody that I fought in the amateurs, and we went at it, and I felt like I beat him. But, the politics in the USA boxing at the time were a little different, and I still got a chip on my shoulder. I've been wanting that rematch for a minute. Hopefully we get it. And, when my hand heals, I'll be looking for that opportunity for sure. And Devin, he don't want that. He's terrified. He has PTSD.
Right.
Boxing fans maintain their belief that Ryan Garcia defeated Devin Haney decisively regardless of the performance-enhancing substance controversy surrounding the bout. Social media user Lord Sports posted emphatically that Haney cannot compete with Ryan whether steroids were involved or not, predicting Garcia would dominate him again, with Oscar De La Hoya expressing enthusiasm for seeing that potential rematch materialize.
I love the fight. I mean, look, there's so many options there for Ryan now. Everybody wants to fight him. Everybody wants to dethrone the pretty boy, and now that he has a world title, everybody's after him. So, yeah, I think it's a matter of just regrouping, let Ryan rest, and he'll make his decision once he's ready.
As someone who has promoted him for quite so long,
Yeah.
how proud of you?
Oh, I can't stop smiling, man. I'm so proud of him because it's his first world title, and I know what it means to a young fighter winning a first world title. So I'm extremely.
Rolando Romero offered his perspective after witnessing Ryan Garcia's comprehensive defeat of Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight championship. Social media footage captured Romero's animated commentary following the fight, where he appeared energized by the outcome and criticized certain aspects of how events unfolded, suggesting that Devin Haney deserved to be knocked out next instead of Barrios, implying Garcia's victory wasn't against the most significant opponent available and that bigger challenges would be more meaningful.
Talk to us about the fight. What'd you think? Ryan Garcia becoming a world champion like you tonight.
Why didn't he call me out?
You a little salty about that or what?
I mean, it's obvious why you don't want to call me out, but I mean, why didn't he call me out? He tried to play big tough guy, but why didn't he call me out?
Do you feel like you guys will ever get back in the ring together again?
I don't know. I can't really tell you. I don't know. I know. He knows, everybody knows.
What do you think, Mario Barrios? Do you just think, like, I think I heard you say that you felt like Mario was just tailor-made?
Well, tailor-made, but also, I mean, dude, Barrios shouldn't be at that weight class. But Barrios way too big for that weight class, man. It's clear that, dude, Barrios hasn't been as energetic in that weight class anymore.
Time to move up, just kind of little subtle signs. It's time to move up, huh?
Yeah.
Rolly, what's up, brother? What'd you think about Ryan's performance?
I think it's funny how he didn't call me out.
Are you surprised?
No.
Is that something you want, Rolly, the Ryan rematch?
Dude, that dude's scared of me. You can't tell.
What happens if this version of Ryan faces Devin Haney again?
Oh, bro, come on, don't talk to me about that kind of stuff, bro. Devin sucks.
Boxing analyst Raleigh projected that a Ryan versus Shakur matchup would create fireworks. Analyzing both fighters' advantages and contrasting approaches to combat, he believed Ryan's technical mastery and calculated strategy would clash spectacularly with Shakur's devastating power and relentless aggression, observing that supporters are divided between Ryan's veteran experience and Shakur's finishing ability, emphasizing that mental fortitude alongside physical skills would determine the victor, with early tempo control potentially providing crucial psychological dominance.
What do you think if Shakur and Ryan face off? What do you think what happens in that fight?
Man, that ain't gonna happen. I don't care about that.
All right, appreciate your time. But what's next for you, man? I mean, you've been out of the ring for a little bit.
Man, there's some things I thought was next, and then, things happen, it get a little confusing, this boxing stuff, honestly, man, it's crazy how avoided I am right now. Man, I had how many fights lined up, and they all done pulled out?
Welterweight champion Terence Crawford delivered a confident forecast regarding a prospective bout between Shakur Stevenson and Ryan Garcia, predicting Stevenson would control the encounter completely. Crawford expressed certainty that Garcia would struggle to land meaningful shots against Stevenson's exceptional defensive skills, using Barrios as evidence of how Stevenson dictates rhythm while minimizing incoming damage, suggesting Garcia would encounter identical difficulties. Crawford highlighted Stevenson's superior velocity, timing, and boxing intelligence as decisive advantages that would prevent Garcia from connecting cleanly, though fans remain split between those supporting Crawford's assessment of Stevenson's technical superiority and others believing Garcia's explosive capabilities could trouble Stevenson, with Crawford's prediction intensifying speculation about this highly anticipated potential showdown.
As well, I mean, potentially it could be your man next against Ryan Garcia, which is what we want to see, right? Big fight after big fight. That's what you want to be, and that's what you were in as well, Terence. How do you see, removing your Shakur Stevenson hat, how do you see Shakur versus Ryan?
I think he wiped the floor with him. I don't think Ryan gonna be able to hit Shakur like Barrios. Barrios was right there to be hit. Barrios was too slow. Barrios didn't have no game plan. He followed them the whole fight. And Shakur is not gonna be that fighter to be hit on. It's just simple.
Bernard Hopkins achieved a historic milestone by capturing his first championship belt under challenging circumstances after an extended layoff from competition. Despite initial rust, Hopkins discovered his groove and displayed the expertise and mental toughness he and his father had developed through rigorous preparation, with discussions of a potential rematch emerging while focusing on optimal career progression. This championship victory eliminated significant pressure while providing both confidence and financial security, establishing a strong foundation for future endeavors in professional boxing.
First champion, right? First championship belt.
Correct.
So I think he did well for the first time based on the circumstances.
Now
being out for a while, you know,
Right,
a little
for sure.
rusty. I seen a little bit of rust, but once he got going with the flow of it, you know, he'll settle down a little bit, and you know, him and his dad know what to do going forward.
Haney rematch next?
I don't know. I think that, you know, what's best for him. He'll figure it out and he'll do it. But I'll tell you what, I'm glad he got that monkey off his back.
David Benavidez commended Ryan Garcia's exceptional performance against Mario Barrios, praising the rising star's technical abilities, including his crisp jab, smooth footwork, accurate body punching, and remarkable hand speed that distinguished him throughout the contest. Benavidez recognized Garcia's confidence and composure as he implemented his strategy flawlessly while dictating the fight's tempo, emphasizing this victory's importance as Garcia's strong return to form after his previous defeat to Rolando Romero had generated criticism and questions about his elite-level readiness, with this championship triumph restoring both his title and competitive confidence.
Good performance, man. He looked good. He looked good. He had good jab, good movement, good body shots, and bro, his speed is crazy. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's a lot of good fights from him at 147. You know, this is a good bounce back from him because this is coming back from his first loss. I mean, from his loss with Rolly, and now he's a world champion again. So, you know, not only did he gain his confidence back, gain his mojo back, and now he's going to be a force to be reckoned with at 147.
Do you think Devin Haney rematch seems to be the obvious thing?
I think that's
right?
the only thing that's appropriate. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I want to see. You know what I mean? Also, you know, still got Rolly out there too. It'd be good fights. We got some good fights for Ryan. You know what I mean?
sure.
So I'm very excited for his future.
May 2nd, Zudo Ramirez.
Benavidez labeled Garcia a welterweight powerhouse, indicating that with renewed momentum, he will become a formidable and hazardous opponent in upcoming battles against division contenders.
Ryan Garcia went in there, did what he had to do. He looked great, boxed amazing.
The evening concluded successfully with an outstanding performance that generated considerable excitement and anticipation for future matchups, leaving fans eager to witness Ryan Garcia's next challenge as the newly crowned welterweight champion.